Welcome to MotorcycleDen, and today we are installing Harley's new lights for their Tour-Pak. These are some new LEDs. They're quite a bit brighter than the factory lights, and they are sequential, so they will light up from the middle and move outward. They are a little bit wider, and there is no spot for the antenna. But we don't really listen to the radio anyways, we just use a USB or a flash drive. So I think this will give it a cleaner look without this big antenna on there anyways. I'm going to turn on the bike and show you the lights so that you can see what they look like. The factory lights, we do have these Zero 3D fillers, which I like how they cover down here, and I'll get into that and do a review on those at some point. But today we're going to do this install. I'm excited to see what it looks like. We got the smoked lens, and well, let's get started, guys. Here is the brake lights. That's stock on the trunk, and just the brake light itself. Here's the right turn signal. Left turn signal. Hazards. Brake light again. Okay, guys, the first thing we have to do is remove the main fuse. It is located behind this side cover. So we will need to remove the saddlebag, the seat, which you have to take this seat strap loose if it's on there. I have to take this backrest off, get the side panel off, and take out the main fuse. Okay, so to remove the saddlebag, it's pretty basic. You open it up, and which mine is full of raincoats, but you have two little arms there. You just unscrew them. And you want to make sure you're holding the saddlebag with one hand, because it'll just fall off if otherwise. Okay, close this, latch it, and off it comes. Okay, so now we're going to take this seat strap off, which is bolt right here. Okay, move that out of the way. We will need to get back here behind the seat. Down in there is a screw. I have a one that you can do by hand. It's knurled. We need to remove that to get the seat off. Lift up this little flap here, and then you can get down to it. You will need a screwdriver to do it if you don't have one like mine. Be very careful when you actually are pulling the seat off or putting it back on, because this little metal piece back there that's a tab, I actually scratched my rear fender a little bit with it. So you will want to make sure you keep that up off that fender. This is the knurled knob that I have. I bought it for our other bike, that's why it's chrome, otherwise it would have got black. If you can see it. Okay, next we are going to remove this side cover, get to that main fuse. Rubber grommets hold it in. I think there's 3 of them. One in the back, I believe, and 2 up front. One at the top and bottom. Okay. Careful not to scratch it on this. And there you go. Okay, now the main fuse is this 50 amp fuse here. Now that we have the main fuse removed, oh, and I do want to mention, if you have a siren, you can't just pull that fuse out with the ignition off. It will, the siren will go off. I guess think somebody's tampering with your bike, stealing it. So you need to actually next step, we will need to remove the liner of the Tour-Pak. We will have to remove this piece to get this liner out. There is two star bits, or star screws right here. I'm going to remove it because I'm by myself, so I'm going to remove it, hold the lid, and put this back on without the cover on there to temporarily hold this lid. Okay guys, this takes a number 20 bit to get these off. Definitely don't want that lid falling back. That would not be a good situation. Okay, so I'm just pulling this cover out of the way and then putting this mechanism back on. It holds the strap. Now you just pull from the back side and lift up and the cover comes out. Now we are going to disconnect this antenna connector. We will remove this little nut. Okay, now we need to remove this wire. So I need to remove this wire. Runs to the CB in case somebody has a CB antenna. Now, to take off these screws, there's 2 here, 2 over here, and 4 across the back. Looks like a 15 fits it. It should come right out, and there, voila, it is off. That's it. Now for the new one. The new one we got is smoked instead of this red, and it's a different style, so I'm excited about it. Okay guys, this is the new tail light for the trunk for the Tour-Pak. I am excited. It's got the Harley emblem there, smoke lens, they're sequential turn signals, and they are quite a bit brighter. So I can't wait to get this on and see what it looks like. Now they do give you new screws. I'm going to use them. I don't know if they look the same as the old ones, but I have new ones. I might as well use them. If you notice, this doesn't have any antennas on here. They do have an antenna relocation kit, but I did not look into it. Like I mentioned, we don't really use that, so okay, just kind of lightly put that on there until I get the others started. Okay, now I'll go back and snug all these up. We will plug our connector back in. Just took a little bit to get it past this little lip right here. There's a little cutout in it. We need to get this main fuse back in, so I will place it back in. Okay, then. Well, I guess that's normal. Okay guys, I'm really excited to see what this looks like here. So I'm going to turn the ignition on and go through the turn signals and brake lights. So let's see what it does. Oh man, I like that. That lights up. That's nice looking. Yes, very bright. Okay. Let's see what we have. Brake light. Brake light. Right turn signal. left turn signal, hazards, oh yeah, that's bright. You can't probably tell with the, oh, that's really bright. Yeah, I like that. Okay guys, I'm gonna button everything back up. I hope you got a little something out of this video. And Harley just brought them out maybe a month or so ago. They were sold out when I actually bought them, so I've waited 3 weeks for these. But I think it's worth it. Man, they look good. They smoked, I like the smoked glass instead of that red, but man, that looks sharp. So let me know what you guys think about them, and I'll talk to you later. See ya.